Everyone, Emily here. I am going to make my booklet for Polly's Prettiest Coloring Crafts. Has a fairy core, starts February 1st. Here's the hashtag, and it is going to be a monthly challenge, and you can go to her channel and find all of this, and I'm going to join in. So it's starting February 1st, which is Saturday. So I thought I better make my booklet now. And so I needed at least 28 pages. So I am going to make 3 booklets, 5 pages, which will give me 10 pages to work with. So I'm going to make 3 of those. So 15 pages, 3 booklets. And then I'm going to sew them together in my cover. And I thought I'd bring you along with me so I could show you. I'm hoping this light is better. I turned off the main light. It's daytime. It's a little gloomy here, but I'm hoping this will work better for the lights. Now look at this paper. There's one big fairy right here. And on the back there will be a butterfly. There's a butterfly here. But she's the only fairy. So I'm going to make sure that she is my front. So I'm going to fold, you know what, first I'm going to cut this top off because I don't want this top on my book. And doing this binding is one of my most favorite parts of these junk journals, is making these. So I'm really happy to make this. And I'm going to try to do a little slow. This is really thick paper. I'm sure it's going to crack a little bit. And just going to press down a little bit. There we go. Isn't that pretty? So I'm not planning on putting anything on the outside of my cover. And I'm going to take one of my pieces. Now I'm filling my journal, my little journal here, up with paper that's book paper. And they're all the same kind. And I'm planning on covering them all up, so I figured that this would be the best option for me. There we go. Look at that. I hate cutting this paper, but now I have a little booklet I can use. So this is how my pages are going to go in. They're just fitting just perfect. And you know what? Once I start getting all the pages in there, they're going to overflow, and that's not going to bother me at all. So I'm not even going to worry about it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now when I use 5 sheets of paper, it's going to give me 10 pages because you have the front and the back. But to verify that, 1, 2, let's draw on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is 20, isn't it? Oh, it's more than okay, I must be crazy. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So I have 20 pages here. So I need 10 more. 1, 2, see how many I have here. 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and I have a couple left over. Boy, I sure couldn't do math for that for nothing, could I? Good thing I counted them. I would have had like 10 extra pages. Okay, you know, I still think that I'm going to separate them into 2 books, though, because I am planning on making them a little thick. So each day will be on 1 page. So I might want to... I'm trying to think here. I might want to make this bind on this side a little bit bigger. Or will I be okay? Let me see. Because my bind for the 2025 challenge, it is super duper thick. Look at this. This book is going to be just a hair, no, oh, it's about the same size, just a hair bigger. I love it this chunky, but I think I want to make it so it's not as chunky. So I think what I need to do is fold this. So that I have a space. Sorry if the camera's moving. Let's see how this looks. Because see, now I have some, I needed a space in the middle, if that makes sense. Like a regular book has some bindings. And it has a space back here where it's all sewed in so that you have room to put your books, your pages in. That's what I want to do. Okay. I hope this is making sense. Because since I can't count, you're like, why would this make sense, Emily? I don't know. Okay. So now you can see that I kind of have like a flat area back here. Which will make it a lot easier on my 4 pages. There we go. This is sticking out a little bit further. But you know what? I'm not going to worry about it because my paper is going to be hanging over. So I can see it here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark it. I don't see my pencil anywhere, so I'm just going to have to use a pen. Okay. Right here. And right here. I just marked next to the line where I want my needle to go in. So I'm going to go ahead and start. I'm going to divide my pages up. There we go. Okay, I'm going to do these first. Get my ass pick out. Now my other book held up really well, so I'm really not worried about it not holding up well, the seams, because as I'm journaling, if anything rips, I can just add glue, I can add paper, I can just do whatever. So I'm going to start in the middle, and I'm going to use my pick. I'm going to decide where I want my paper. I can see where my first line is, so that's where I want to go in. On that line. Let me double sure that's where I am. Okay. And I'm going to put that through. And this is going to help me to make sure that I can sew it in and I don't have to worry about my line, my holes not evening out for where I'm sewing. I hope this comes out nice because I really love that paper and I don't have any more of that. I have one other piece. It's not the same as that. It's totally different. I can always use that if this gets really messed up, but I prefer not to waste my paper. Especially I don't have very much of this pretty stuff. Okay. So I do use a lot of this embroidery thread, so I'm going to try to make it so I don't waste it. Because sometimes, I was doing them without pulling it, you know, just cutting it off beforehand, but I was wasting a lot of the string. There we go. So now you can see a little bit better where that crease is. So this will be my first time doing this. I did get this idea from Treasure Books. So I'm hoping that my book won't be, I mean, don't get me wrong, I want my book to be chunky, but I know it's going to be chunky. And so seeing how my January 2025 book looks, I would like it not to be as chunky. That was the first challenge I've ever signed up for, and I've got to tell you, I really enjoyed myself. Okay, so this is the top of my book. Oh, there's butterfly. So I wish I would have had all the cuttings on the top. This one, the rip side, sorry, cuttings. The rip side on the top. So I'm going to put this rip side on the top. Now I'm just going to go right in the middle. Going to see where I marked that other line, and I'm going to go right in there. Now, this isn't going to give it a whole lot of extra room, like, you know, but I'm just hoping that it's enough, because I have no clue how full these pages are going to be. Now, when I poke the hole, I'm going to try to line it up with the one across. That way, when you look on the outside here, the holes will line up next to each other. Oh my gosh, what did I do? Oh my gosh, I was supposed to come in the back. That's easy enough. Just pull your thread out, thread it up again. Line it up. And that's pretty close, so I'm pretty happy with that. Now I'm just going to go down here to the bottom. Oops, there we go. Can't really see too much, but you just have to look behind in between the pages to try to get it as close to where this one came in and out from. And then you bring it back through the middle. Now I'm just going to pull these tight. Just pull this middle, figure out which one you want to pull, and this will get shorter. Now when you tie it, it's really important that you have these on the other side so it ties over that middle strand. You could tie it 3, 4, 5 times, however many times you want. You could have this tie part on the outside so you could hang charms from it, whatever you like. So you can see here that they're apart, so that's how much extra space that I have to fill it up. So I'm assuming it's going to get really chunky like this, but just having that little bit of extra room, I think will help my my book, my pages, give it a little bit more room. See how much room I have in between there that I wouldn't have if I would have did it in one book. So, I am ready. I am ready. I am going to leave my points, my things pointy. No, you know what? I think I'm going to cut them down. And I like my pages hanging over the edge. I kind of like the messy look, and it's going to get so big and chunky anyway. There's going to be stuff hanging out of it. There we go. Here's the front. I might put something right here that says the challenge. But my pages are all ready for me to go on Saturday, February 1st. I hope you all join in. Here's the information. You guys have a great day. Stay safe. Remember that you're awesome, and I will be back soon. Bye.